We last encountered the work of Miriam Macgregor in Whittington, Aspects of a Cotswold Village. That book ended with a series of 9 engravings of Whittington in the snow. 2 decades later, and we return with Macgregor to the snow-clad Cotswold countryside around Whittington. Midwinter, as this excursion is titled, was issued by the Whittington Press in 2012 in a limited edition of 265 copies. Of these, 185 were ordinary copies bound in printed paper and presented in a slipcase. That's the edition I'll be looking at here. The book is presented in a white slipcase with a faint blue pinstripe pattern. The top and bottom edges of the slipcase are covered in a royal blue cloth. It's a simple slipcase, but I find it quite stylish. The volume within is covered in a light blue laid paper, printed with an enlargement of an engraving by Macgregor. There's a simple title label on the spine. Although it's a slender volume, we get head and tail bands in royal blue, which is a nice touch. The end papers are a powder blue laid paper. Turning to the content, the book is printed on zircon mould-made paper. After a half title with an engraving of some birds under heavy snow, we reach the title spread. Here we find a frontispiece wood engraving of some wintry thistles printed in colour. Facing is a title page with the title of the book printed in black and the rest in ochre. This sets the theme for the remainder of the book, which pairs mostly black engravings with ochre text set in 14-point italic bell. We have seen this trick of ochre text and black engravings in numerous Whittington Press books before. I always thought it quite effective because it ensures the engravings stand out as the main attraction, as well as adding a bit of visual interest. There are 23 wood engravings in total, including a couple of 2-page spreads and 2 printed in 3 colours. These are lively and engaging images that successfully transport the reader to the blustery cold of the Cotswold Hills. I had the sense that Macgregor's style was more refined and a little more serious than that in Whittington. The engravings of these wintry scenes, with their tightly woven confusion of bare twigs and branches, are packed with detail and full of life. The occasional inclusion of a bird or sheep completes the picture of a world struggling for survival under its icy blanket. But just as Whittington ended with a visit to the village under snow, Midwinter concludes with an autumnal engraving of the world sprung back to life, bringing us full circle. The accompanying text is short, but well judged to complement the engravings. Brief vignettes of winter scenes and the comings and goings of its wildlife help to cement the overarching sense that one is transported to a different place and time. After all, that's what a book like this is all about.